Hello everyone, welcome. It's me, Flafalalafel, and we are on Final Fantasy XVI, episode 46, Back to Their Origin. I'm pretty sure this is the end, so we'll see. This is a long game. You get your money's worth. So, back to the origin. The final Mother Crystal has fallen, but a new one has risen in its place, a stain on the horizon, filling the hearts of all who look upon it with dread. Origin. There, deep inside, a reckoning awaits. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? It's time!
Still alive, I see. Something tells me that eyesore on the horizon is your doing. How'd you manage that?
It's a long story.
Right.
Is this everyone?
Here we go, you guys.
As I'm sure you've all guessed, the crystal which now commands the eastern skies was summoned by Ultima. He called it Origin. Though the significance of that name is as yet unclear.
What does it matter what it's called? Its emergence tore Twinside asunder and wiped my homeland from the map.
Mention of the Dominion spires can be found in the oldest of Valisthian records. But to the best of my knowledge, none provide any hint as to their true nature. That they would prove the horns of some slumbering demon. Well,
the Dominion's demise was at least quick. Elsewhere, the Republican army cannot hope to contain the chaos engulfing Randalar. Canva is in flames, and the Empire.
Our allies are crying out for answers. I've sent the Cursebreakers to give them what assurances we can, but right now that amounts to fuck all.
42 to 7 is what I lost.
They wouldn't be able
You
to
had no
stop what the
chance.
skies have started in
My
any case.
players are tired. This is like the
People
Yeah.
here and across the realm grow sicker.
That's goddamn embarrassing.
You want to share that with me? I think I'm at the end.
Yeah.
They're doing a big speech. All the main characters are standing around
Oh,
all
nice.
together right now talking about the mission. It's so bitter and so sweet at the same time. Go smoke.
Every passing day.
Could it be that this new Mother Crystal is like the others? That it draws upon the land's ether? It certainly looked that way from stone here.
If that were true, it would explain the hastening spread of the blight since the crystal's appearance. Would it not?
And as the land's ether slowly rises to the surface, it pools, corrupting all who cannot channel its energies. Archay above, ether floods below, and in the middle, here we languish, hopelessly entrapped.
It's all right. When we faced him at Stone here, Ultima told us his true power quickens in the halls of Origin. Needless to say, we cannot allow that to continue. If we are to stop him, we will have to find a way into the crystal.
How are we going to manage that then? It's up in the sky. And fast as she is, the Enterprise can't fly.
You got a text?
Right now? Yeah.
It's a lot
Really?
to take in, and I reckon we'd all
I'd do
benefit
it.
from some time to clear our heads. The
I
answer
can
will
pause it
come
real
to
fast.
us. Don't you worry.
Not
Ain't that right, Clive?
Not at the end. Not the
Right.
end.
That's right.
so close to being at the end.
Well, go on then. Bugger off.
Joshua's got such a little
Same
ass.
goes for you, Clive.
So does
You
Clive.
won't solve anything like this. Trust me. Go and get some fresh air, eh?
Thank you. Joshua seemed upset. Ultima may have created us, but he doesn't make us who we are. Only we can do that. And if he would have us fight for us,
Excuse me.
so be it. It's what we've been doing all along.
Much like Ultima himself, it would seem. His
Are you gonna start a new
world
stream?
being naught but a means to survive.
Oh.
And so, we must contend to decide.
Huh?
15 minutes.
15 minutes?
Yeah, my first game lasted 15 minutes.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay.
Which of us shall inherit the land? Should Ultima prevail, it will mean death for us all. Of that, we can be certain. But even should he fail, what world awaits us? A withered, godless place, where our newfound freedom will most like prove a chain in itself.
That's not Miles Gear. I guess I would say that's Miles.
Well, that may be. But a chain can always be broken. As long as one has the will to break it. It won't be easy. It may take generations. Centuries of suffering.
Alright, what's going on in level?
And that is if everyone plays their part. But it will happen. And when it does, it will be on our terms. That is the world that awaits us.
Indeed. And what better world could one wish for?
Sorry, my ear itched.
But first, we have to reach that crystal.
Yep.
Then it's a good thing I have wings.
You can barely stand, let alone fly. And only the Founder knows what horrors await in those skies. You certain about this?
Am I certain? I
I
am
am
the
the
Phoenix.
Phoenix.
I will do what I must. This is our fight. Remember.
All right. I yield. But only what you must, yes? I'm still your swan shield.
That you are.
And what of my wings? Lest you forget, you go to stand against a god. I would not have you succumb to fatigue before the fight begins. Ifrit, your brother mentioned that some few of the dominants who had lost their power to you were still able to prime. Is that true?
It is. But their icons no longer submitted to their will.
Then mine will have to be stronger. That you both might save your strength for the battle to come.
You don't have to do this.
If you do, there's a chance you might lose all you have left.
And what have I but regret? My life ended in the Dominion. I fear death no more. Besides, I would have words with...
That is so awesome! Finally!
He has much to answer for.
I get to actually play with Dion. I was a little disappointed that they didn't have
We are in
him.
your debt, Dion.
I'm so fucking happy.
We can speak of debts when this is over.
I'm gonna lie, the Brownie, I know this is like the Browns' backup. I know this is like all backup shit, but Browns don't look bad. I mean, Kellen Mond's slinging it right now. I'm kind of impressed.
He speaks like a man who knows he's not coming back.
He's backup right now.
And has come to terms with that.
That doesn't mean that we have to.
Why did it
Does it, Clive?
Why don't you have it auto-connected onto your thing?
Time to talk to Jill.
Alright.
I only hope she understands.
Aye, it's a dangerous world out there.
Oh my god, Indy won by 1 fucking point.
You'll not find a better price than that.
Oh my god.
Come again.
Go ahead and save.
Oh, don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
Playing so fucking bad right now.
Come to wish on us.
This is it, Jill. You know what I have to do. There's no turning back. This is where our journey was leading us.
I could pray to Metia for you.
God, that's
You always are.
I did promise we'd watch the moon together.
I'll be waiting.
just a goddamn broken tackle. Some bullshit.
Go take some more kratom.
I don't need any more.
Oh, okay.
I just need to play better. Like,
Well, usually you play better when you're in a good mood. Oh, we got some quests! A bunch of quests! I ain't at the end, apparently! Shit! Alright. It's gonna be like a 4-parter.
Third and 2, alright.
More than words.
They're just gonna dump it off. That's all they're gonna do. Oh my god! Could've took him out of fucking field goal position. Of course they're going for it.
Demon injury.
Oh!
Okay.
This game's bullshit. This game's fucking
Something
bullshit.
tells me this is no me.
First the skies.
Say what you will. Lady Karen has seen us.
Oh, Torgy. He's the best boy. Him the bestest
Finding for something,
boy.
boy. What is it? I never did ask where you got that anklet.
From Sid, that's why. On the day he brought him.
That long ago.
And you're only thinking to ask this now? Sid saw that the pup clapped that there iron on him to keep him from...
What was wrong, boy?
I'll take like as not. Must have been hard on the poor whelp losing his loving masters at such a doubly hard in being a frost wolf. Torno, Sid would always tell him, You want my iron gone? You find what it is you're looking for. I reckon what you were looking for.
I'm sorry, Tom. Sorry for making you... Let's get that thing off.
Aww. He's the best. You don't take that off. You don't even... That's a bad boy.
Doesn't sound like you want it off.
Oh, yeah?
Indeed. You miss Sid as much as the rest of...
He's the best boy.
You want me to
He's
go
the
with you
best,
somewhere?
the best boy.
Quick, aren't you? Glad you've been...
Not nearly as much as you have.
Aye, good thing and all. It's not like Gav would have kept him in nuts and rubbed his belly these past 10 some...
Your kindness is appreciated.
Only because he doesn't talk back like the rest of you.
I love Karen. She's probably my favorite in the Hideaway.
Where to then, Torg?
I love how they... He's the best boy. He's just the best boy. His name is Torgal, the bestest boy I ever saw. Torgy.
All right, Torgal. I'm going to need a little bit more... Do you have a better hint for me? Unless... You've already given me one. Why don't we try the... I haven't been to the island in almost 20. To port his old fingers crossed the old...
Standing there just so you can see yourself on camera.
No, don't talk about it.
Clive! Rutherford informs me that we owe you our thanks. Hadn't intended...
I would have done the same for...
You're far too modest, Clive. You'd make a terrible nobleman. But tell me, if
from what little I saw...
I suppose but I was rather hoping the great and good of the realm might have things a little more under control. Alas, it seems that firm leadership is in short supply these days, and we must move.
But where do we start?
True, the challenges that face us are the realm's armies, as you've seen firsthand. Certain cities have banded together to... And yet, the only remedy for the chaos that faces us is... In short, if But
how would one even begin?
The armies, my boy. As I told you already, we begin by restoring... Sadly, I doubt I could convince... But I do know someone the High Commanders have been known to listen to.
I thought he was...
He was. Until an Akashic army tore through Randalar, and as luck would have it...
Of course you have.
And he's agreed to help. Havel has always been a man of frustratingly rigid principles. I extolled your many virtues as best I could, of course, but you don't mind, do you?
Of course not. As long as chaos reigns, we will never build a better world. And if the Field Marshal wishes to speak with me, I'll leave for Randalar. Would you send a stone?
Of course. Rutherford is already in the Dalmekian capital.
Excellent.
No.
Whoa, I don't like this new camera angle. What did I do to the camera angle?
Oh, Clive.
Joshua, what's wrong?
I've received word from Cyril. The Undying is well. In the crypt beneath, after Kupka was kind enough to drive out the Imperials, the Undying, and in the process of doing so...
I'm surprised anything.
Cyril asked that I join him in Tabor at my convenience.
Of course. I want to know what's in that letter.
Very well.
Sid.
By all means.
It's my old master. And something else. Records from a...
How did she come by?
Finding bearers always was her... And it seems the cells of Balmung Dark are full of them. Foreign captives. And even better for her. Bearers with no one to look after them.
Leaving the bearers to be liberated by...
Sid, I'd like to believe that I've earned your trust. And while I'm well aware that you've forbidden Cursebreakers from traveling to Waloed, I can't let those bearers die in their cells.
We'll be needing the Enterprise if we go.
Does that...
I'm making an exception, and we stay no longer than we have to.
Thank you, Sid. Chadwick.
Chadwick!
My former master's...
Sorry. What?
You.
Shut up. I just sent that to... Sorry, y'all. It's my last name.
Prison lies in the shadow of Raven. We should head there as quickly as we can.
As do I do.
Sid, I was wondering...
It depends what we're...
A bearer, but recently freed from his bonds is key. As you know, the work we do is not easy, which is why we test...
I don't mind, but...
Because our ranks are filled with men and women capable of breaking chains and putting... But scouting, we're few with them. And since he accompanies you on so many of your missions, I thought you might be...
Sounds reasonable.
So you're happy to oversee the boys?
One can never have too many...
Truer words. I'll let the initiate know that you'll be attending his trial, and that he is to proceed directly to Northreed.
No time like the present.
No time like the present. I'll await you there.
Northreach. I don't suppose they could have chosen some... closer.
Oh my...
Vivian, and I'd be happy to help you find...
Thank you, Clark. But tracking it...
Please. You have... It's only right that I return.
You are too... Alas. What I ask of... I spoke with Hippocrates to see if he had any inkling as to where not... But perhaps it...
If you say so.
Forgive me, but this book... It set me on the path to be...
Really? It's gonna have me go all the way back to Hippocrates? That's fucked up, yo. Yeah, this one's gonna have to be cut into multiple parts. So I'm gonna finish all the quests here in the hideaway. Then I'm gonna stop, go eat, get something to drink, go potty.
Sid!
With what?
No.
It's Miss Middledore. Very strange.
When she is, she acts like we aren't even there.
In the class.
That's what I said.
Well, she does have a lot on her mind.
Not long ago.
Then it's probably just about the Enterprise.
You didn't break it, did you, Sid? Oh, don't listen to her.
But who's gonna put Miss Middledore back together?
Why don't I go?
You do that. She's in her...
Don't skip.
Thanks for the walk.
Oh my god! Fuck!
Whatever should I write next?
A love story, perhaps?
Id.
That's it! I knew it! If this doesn't steer to the skies, nothing...
To the sky? You aren't trying to give the Enterprise...
What else would I be...
The children seem to think you're avoiding them. Is this really so important that you need...
The Enterprise is already the fastest ship in the... But what if she weren't bound to the waves? It's not fair. The gods get the skies all to themselves. The Fallen had their chance, but they relied too much... But not me. Well...
And is that a one...
Are you volunteering? But if her godfather's offering to lend a hand, I'd be happy to take it.
Sid's... Clive is her godfather!
Yes, then I'll need some bone, or
It
shell.
makes me so happy!
Like, strong, preferably...
If it's beast bones...
No, they'll know where you...
I should speak with one of the curse breakers before I set off for Old Hill. See if I can't find this bone while I'm...
Where the fuck is this quest at? That's what I'd like to know.
Has Middledore mentioned a new project yet?
I mean, I got no for it. That's just me, though. That's exactly what the fuck they're doing.
What the fuck? Guess it's down there? Maybe... What the fuck, Chuck? Oh, it's up high. Okay. So how do I get up there? There. Okay.
I will not let them be forgotten. Sid.
Of course.
It is an honor to... My name is Herman. I wish to be deployed to Ash.
No. The lands across the Narrow, I will not send good men and... Why would you want to go?
I need to retrieve some. I was raised, or rather, it was not a place of nurture. We were tortured, and few ever survived.
I can't imagine.
I lost so many. But they must be remembered. The Institute was run...
You were a good friend, but the fact remains...
Sid, please.
Too dangerous for you. I'll go to Bad Bach and find them.
You will?
I won't let you risk it.
I don't...
You can start by telling me where I'll find...
Vida Grace.
All right.
May the mothers...
Alright, and since I am lazy...
Burn this motherfucker.
Nope, not going there. Not yet. Going there. Let's go see Hippocrates.
Hippocrates. I've been charged with...
And you seek a one whose name I had not?
Right as always. But she didn't seem keen to tell me very much.
And yet I gather it did. Clive, if the young I fear she asks the impossible.
The Executive?
Coveters, a clandestine organization, committed one such text, being the tome Vivian seeks, a tale which could overturn the established order were it ever to... Or, so rumor has it.
How is it that I haven't heard?
Why? Seek they lurk in the shadows, emerging only to seize that...
Which would explain why Vivian's copy was snatched from her grasp, not
by the hand of the Executive.
But what drives them?
Fine question. Sadly, all that you may just as soon ask me of their origins, none...
My hunt was doomed. What was Vivian expect?
Not from thin air. Rumors of the Executors are rife, but rather less so across... I had a friend. Alas, I have, but though he did not mention it by name, it is if you were, by some chance.
Very well. I'll be sure to pay Garnick.
Okay.
It's 20 at the 21? 21 at the 21?
There's something about it.
Twin sides hundreds of leagues away.
All right, Sid.
Only if you want. Mid needs a piece of light but durable bone for her next...
Most bones, if it's durability you're looking for.
I do. Will any old Adam...
Well, with shells, but don't expect to make quick work of them.
I'll keep that in mind.
Alright, I'm gonna have to cut this into 2 parts. That was part 1. I got all these quests to do, so if you found this at all helpful or entertaining, please like, follow, comment, share, subscribe to support the channel, and love y'all, and I will be back. Bye.